Now I will show you the Star Alliance Lounge at Los Angeles International Airport, Tom Bradley International Terminal. I just arrived from Las Vegas. Well, there's a PF Chang's right here. Flew in on Delta, domestic first class. Transferring over from Delta terminal to this terminal was very interesting. Check out my video. Had to take a bus and I found level 6 is where Star Alliance is. This is the nice entrance. Star Alliance Lounge, yay! And we could bring one guest, yay! I could bring in a guest with my Star Alliance KrisFlyer Gold membership, and happy to be in the Star Alliance Lounge. Looked to be a very nice lounge. It was busy but not overly so at this time of the evening. We will be flying Singapore Airlines later, but first let's check out the lounge. Coffee, water, muffins. At a tended bar that was very busy. I had no chance to order anything from the bar, but that was fine. There were plenty of other options. Over here you get beers below and a soda machine. All help yourself please. Self-service bar for the reds and the whites, which I thought were pretty decent. And let me take a walk around. There was an outside area which was beautiful. I'll show you later, but first let's check out the food. A self-service buffet. Now this time round we had some veggie burgers and there will be some wraps which I'll show later. 3 bowls of salad, some breads, hot food. There's a rice and chicken curry and some type of pasta, and there was supposed to be a plate of cheese over there and some thick cake and fruits. At the corner of the dining hall there was another drink section which had the exact same wines as the one that was just now. Good selection of reds and whites and some sparkling wine or champagne, I'm not very sure. So this is the dining area, and this feature wall of all the wines was very pretty, very pretty. Mr. Tom Bradley, when people come to Los Angeles, they are looking for a place where they can be free, where they can do things they couldn't do anywhere else. Free! A very nice quote from Mr. Tom Bradley, and I felt free already. Now, that's a beautiful view, beautiful view. There's a place to watch sport TV as well, pretty quiet. And let's head outside right now. One of the unique features of the Los Angeles Star Alliance Lounge is this beautiful outside terrace, which was really nice this evening because the temperature was just perfect to sit outside by a fire. That is a real fire, by the way, and a beautiful fountain. As you can see, people brought their drinks and some food out just to relax here in the outdoors. In a way, it's a bit cooler than inside the room and you could feel some fresh air. I would come back later in the evening, but right now I'll take a look at the flames. Back inside there you can see the cheese and the cake and all the veggies and the salads and the green stuff, right? Wraps, very nice wraps. And that's my dinner. Time to eat dinner. 2 glasses of wine, trying out what they have. Awesome. Dinner was good. I liked it. Very Asian, frankly. The food is nice. Plenty more beer in the fridges if you know where to look, and there were so many choices. I frankly didn't have any beer that evening because there was already so much to drink. And for food, I actually missed out an entire noodles portion, which I found out frankly just before I left the lounge. I'll show you at the end of the video. But this time you can see it's about 7 PM and my flight will be later, closer to 9. So I still had plenty of time to relax and enjoy the lounge. This is the balcony area, you could call it, as it overlooks the public area of the airport. And there's like some bar seating here and people were just chilling, working, resting, and some people talking. Nice place. Los Angeles International Airport, Tom Bradley Terminal, Star Alliance Lounge. Back to my seat to get a little bit more food and charge up my phone before I went to take a little walk around the terminal, as there was still plenty of time, and why not take a walk before my long flight home back to Singapore. Now this is just outside the entrance to the Star Alliance lounge. Decided to walk down the corridor just to see what I can find, and you will see that I passed an area that was dark inside, but it was an Etihad Airways lounge. Used to have their own dedicated lounge at LAX, but it's still completely shut. Oh. I decided to walk to the gate where my aircraft was departing, and I saw it arrive just to make sure I knew exactly where the gate was. Yeah. Headed back to the lounge and noticed that it was proudly operated by Air New Zealand. Go Kiwi go! Yeah. And so since I'm back here, I decided to get more food, but this time coffee. Yeah, why coffee? Because I was feeling a bit sleepy and I wanted to adjust back to Singapore time, so I decided let's get some coffee to keep a little bit more awake, and also show you close up what kind of red wines they have. I'm not familiar with these brands. So the white wines, I tried this Nobilo, which was pretty good. I didn't have enough stomach to try the rest, obviously, because seriously, how much wine can you drink? And I didn't try this sparkling or champagne like Ting Mum something either. And that would be the selection of hard liquor, including whiskey, vodka, gin, and all that stuff. Alright. And with the coffee, I decided to head on outside to sit outside at the bar area, and you can see the flames. It was really so nice. The weather was just perfect. Slightly on the chilly side, but the flames from the center of the table were just magical, the effect. And with hot coffee, it was, oh, I think I would visit this lounge just for these flames. Yeah. By this time I was full and I had enough alcohol, so it was just about having coffee. Watch the slow-mo flames. Quite magical. If you stare at them a bit, you could like fall asleep, but thankfully I didn't. Spend most of my time here on my phone, watching YouTube videos, chilling out, waiting for time to pass, as I would have a long flight back to Singapore on Singapore Airlines. Okay, and after all that caffeine, it was like about time to go. I wanted to head to the gate. Decided to take one more walk around the lounge, and I was so glad I did, because I found something I had completely missed earlier, entirely due to my own fault, as I will show you. And what I had completely missed earlier, not the seatings, not the sofas, and not the people, but more food. Yes, more food. You could see that the lounge was pretty busy, but not overly crowded, because you still could find spots to sit if you wanted to. And it's a highly decorated lounge. Looking at all the awards, it has one from Skytrax, and there was even this little room there where there was nobody, so you could take it up all for yourself if you wanted. And this is what I missed at the corner, the dining hall. Really a corner. Look at this. Had I known this earlier, I would have definitely grabbed a bowl of noodles. You gotta make them yourself, of course. At first I thought they were soups, but they're not. They're noodles. There's a chicken broth and a separate kind of broth. And these are all of the ingredients, and you have two choices of noodles, white noodles and yellow noodles. So what you do is just grab the noodles into a bowl, take all the ingredients that you want, and take the soup that you want, and voila, you have a kind of like a noodle soup self-made, which was pretty neat. But I never had a chance to try this, because by this time I was completely stuffed, and I didn't want to be too stuffed, as I had more food on the flight, obviously. So next time we'll try it. Okay, and again, this beautiful wall. Well, overall, a very pleasant stay at the Star Alliance Lounge in LAX. Thankfully, they have a good lounge. They're operated by Air New Zealand, and it makes sense for all the Star Alliance carriers to pool together the resources to do a good lounge rather than have individual lousy ones. And let me end with the nice footage of the aircraft that would be taking me home. The Singapore Airlines Airbus A350-900. Gonna fly me all the way from Los Angeles back to Singapore. Flight time is about 16 hours. Yeah, 16. Nice. Ooh, Air New Zealand tail in the background. Bye bye.